In this video, I'm going to show an example of a convertible tablet which just might be a great choice for schools and education, the Lenovo ThinkPad Tablet 2. Being a convertible tablet, the ThinkPad Tablet 2 is designed as a full-fledged computer inside of a touchscreen tablet format, but with the additional Bluetooth keyboard base you can purchase to use it more like a laptop. This convertible tablet format is popular right now with other brands including the Dell Latitude 10, Asus VivoTab, and Samsung Smart PC 500T. I haven't tried these other devices, but the ThinkPad Tablet 2 stood out as potentially the best of the bunch for educational use due to the fact that ThinkPads are known for rugged and durable build quality, and it comes with a Wacom digitizer stylus. The Samsung is competitively priced, but I've seen reviews noting somewhat questionable durability and sturdiness in its build quality. Meanwhile, the Dell Latitude 10 and Asus VivoTab seem to have some good features, but they only include the active digitizer and stylus if you opt for their highest level models, which cost significantly more than the ThinkPad 2. So if you're considering this convertible tablet format for a school or classroom, the ThinkPad Tablet 2 seems like it could be the smart choice. First, what's great about the ThinkPad Tablet 2? You can access 100% of websites and Windows programs. Like all devices running Windows 8, you can use this as a full-fledged computer. Any of the millions of programs that run on Windows can run on this as long as it meets the basic power requirements, which can be important for schools that are already using certain software that they would like to keep using. It's also important for having access to various peripherals that require a real computer to install and use, like various digital microscopes or even the Kinect system. You can also access 100% of websites on the internet, including those that require Flash, Java, Shockwave, Unity, Silverlight, or other plugins to run. Many of these websites can't be accessed if you use iPads, Android tablets, or even Chromebooks. It's portable, lightweight, and durable. Lenovo's ThinkPad products are often supplied to our government, and as such, most of them meet rugged durability standards set by the US military. In testing the ThinkPad Tablet 2, it's very minimalist, it's very lightweight, but the plastic casing seems to be high quality and sturdy. The glass screen is a strengthened glass called Dragontrail. The glass is scratch and shatter resistant, and it's about 6 times stronger than conventional glass. The Wacom Active Digitizer. The ThinkPad Tablet 2 comes with a feature that I believe is essential for schools and education, an active digitizer. What this means is that in addition to the multi-touch capacitive screen for finger gestures, there's also a special component to make use of a precision stylus that has a fine point just like a real pen or pencil. This is not like the stylus you might use on a regular capacitive tablet like the iPad. Those stylus pens have soft, stubby tips that aren't much better than a finger for writing or art applications. Active digitizer pens have a fine point and are pressure sensitive, which really helps for precise writing and drawing applications. The stylus for the ThinkPad Tablet 2 is fairly small and lightweight. I'd personally prefer a more hefty stylus, but it does work well. It has 1024 levels of pressure sensitivity, and you can even use it as a mouse to hover over objects without touching the screen. And one great feature is that there's a small storage slot that the stylus slides into at the top corner of the tablet. Built-in cameras. Like most tablets, this device has both a front-facing and rear-facing camera. And like most tablets, the cameras aren't amazing, but they have a decent resolution and will get the job done. Here you can see what the forward-facing camera looks like. This is the one you would use for vlogging, video logging, or web conferencing, Skype, that sort of thing. You can see the resolution is not too bad. It's a little bit grainy. It is 2 megapixels, and it's going to have low light performance issues in the classroom right here. It's not greatest lighting situations. But the other camera is an 8 megapixel forward-facing one, and that one I can shoot some video at 720p, and you'll see what it looks like. So you can see the camera even with low light situations isn't too bad. This is the video camera mode, and it's constantly refocusing. If you want to shoot professional level photography or video, you're going to want a real camera, probably a digital SLR. But the cameras on the ThinkPad do a decent job, both the 2 megapixel front-facing camera for video conferencing and the rear-facing 8 megapixel one for video and photography. Battery life. The ThinkPad Tablet 2 has a built-in battery, which means unfortunately you won't be able to easily remove it or swap it out with another one. However, with 10 hours of battery life, I doubt you'll ever need to. I ran a non-stop full-screen video stream from Netflix on this device, and after 6 hours I still had 40% of the battery life remaining. That's pretty impressive. And now for the yin, a few challenges with this device. Processor. The Atom Z2760 processor on the ThinkPad Tablet 2 is sufficient for most educational tasks, but it's still weaker than a full-fledged desktop, laptop, or Ultrabook. The Atom processor is actually a little more powerful than the processors found on iPads and Android tablets, but it doesn't have great graphics performance. As you can see, we get a Windows experience of 3.2 on this machine, which, all things considered, isn't too bad. It will allow you to access websites, Google Docs, Microsoft Office, watch HD videos on YouTube and Khan Academy. It can even handle more complex tasks like photo and video editing, Google Earth, and even basic CAD design like SketchUp. However, it isn't going to be sufficient if you want to do specialized tasks like cutting-edge video games, 3D graphics, or HD video editing. The keyboard. Although the keyboard has a great feel and seems to be durable, it has a few negative aspects. The way the tablet sits on the keyboard is less than ideal. It simply slides into a little slot with no sort of hook or attachment mechanism. It fits snugly and feels pretty secure, but it could easily fall out if it gets bumped, especially from behind. The stand also keeps the tablet upright at one specific angle. There's nothing you can adjust about that. The keyboard isn't bad, the keys themselves feel and work great, but it does seem overpriced at over $100. There's also no finger touch pad, which people are used to using on laptops these days. Instead, there's the little red track point that ThinkPads are known for. This can be a little bit annoying and difficult to use. Since you have a touchscreen, you might not really need these pointer tools, but if you're using any traditional programs that use a mouse, you'll probably want to go ahead and use a real mouse, either through USB plug-in or Bluetooth. Management. Having separate components to keep track of can make this more difficult to carry and to keep track of than an Ultrabook or a convertible Ultrabook. If you do want to move the tablet and keyboard around together, for about $40 you can get a sleeve designed to carry them both together. Well, at school you could store the tablets overnight in a charging cart, while students keep the keyboard easily accessible inside of their desks. Price tag. The price of a convertible tablet is going to be more than the cost of most regular netbooks, Ultrabooks, Chromebooks, or Android tablets. However, at about $500 for a 64GB tablet, the ThinkPad Tablet 2 comes in at a price point lower than full-sized iPads and offers much more functionality, including being able to run full-fledged Windows applications, as well as access to 100% of websites, including the Flash and Java ones. Personally, I'm planning to go paperless in my classroom next year, and this ThinkPad Tablet 2 is the device I'm considering to get me there. Going paperless doesn't mean we can completely do away with drawing and handwriting. These are still essential tasks in the classroom, and you can't do these sorts of tasks well with a laptop, netbook, Chromebook, or even iPad. There are very few devices that come with an active digitizer pen, and the included Wacom stylus in this unit allows students to write and draw with accuracy, which could be essential for doing things like virtual worksheets or completing Mars tasks as part of the new Common Core math curriculum. Overall, I think the Lenovo ThinkPad Tablet 2 could be a great choice for schools and classrooms who want to have it all. If you want to be able to easily write and draw on the device, plus run actual computer applications, plus have access to 100% of the educational websites out there, but you like the convenience of a touchscreen tablet for movies, ebooks, practice games, and photo, video, and art projects, then this is the device for you. It can meet all those needs and will last all day long at school with its 10-hour battery life.